All right, good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the Hammond Redevelopment Commission meeting to order on this Tuesday, January 4th, 2022. Meeting will begin. Can you stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence after? Commissioner Presley, could you lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you, Commissioner. Before we get started, I just want to say, everyone, Happy New Year. Wish you all the best and prosperity and health in this new year.
Same to you, Tony.
Thank you.
All right, can we get a roll call then on tonight's commissioners?
Talmadge.
Yes, here.
Presley.
Here.
Garay.
Here.
Myricks. Hopbridge.
Here, for the record, we have 4 present with 1 absent. Okay, this is our first meeting of the new year in 2022, so we always do an organizational meeting. So I am going to turn that over to our attorney, Dave Westland.
So you have 3 offices, president, vice president, and secretary. You can take them individually, or you could do it as a slate with them, you know, or you could take them one at a time. It's really your call. If you're going to take it.
Can I make a motion to just review their respective seats?
So that would, yes, that would be, I'm drawing a blank. Tony Hopbridge as president, Greg Myricks as vice president, and Dawn Tomich as secretary.
And I so move.
Okay.
I guess I'll second it.
Okay. So with a motion and a second, is there any discussion? All right, Cynthia, can you call the roll?
Talmadge.
Yes.
Presley.
Yes.
Garay.
Yes.
Myricks. Hopbridge.
Yes.
Okay, that would conclude your organizational meeting.
All right. I also would like to just recognize Heather Garay. She's been an asset to our city as a city controller, and she's served on various boards. So I think just want to welcome her back. Like she'll make a great team here on the Redevelopment Commission.
Thank you.
Welcome, Heather.
Thank you.
All right, then let's move along. Number 3 is declaration of conflict of interest. And number 4, I think communications. We did receive one, right, Cynthia?
Yes, we did receive one via email, and it's regarding intent to purchase a vacant lot at 2463 New York Avenue. And it's the person that's interested in purchasing it is the neighbor. His name is Jamie DeAngelis and Tamara Byrne. And it's next to their apartment building.
Okay, hopefully you guys all received it. There's no action needed. We usually just refer this to staff, and they could appear on an agenda in a future meeting. All right, thank you. Number 5 then is our homebound conditional forgivable loan approval. Looks like we have one applicant, Marissa Goldman.
Yes.
617 173rd Street.
Yes, and Ms. Golden is on Zoom.
Hello, Ms. Goldman. I see that you zoomed in. You're online there?
Yes.
Welcome. Is this your first time purchasing a home then?
Yes, this will be my first time.
Okay. And how did you hear about our program?
Through the city hall, I did the city vouchers as well, and then I found out one time when I was there.
Okay. Yeah, those are just usually our general questions, and always like people to come to our meeting, or these times, at least you zoomed in, so we appreciate that. I don't know if any of the other commissioners have any questions for you, but otherwise, one of you guys can entertain a motion.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion for the acceptance of the homebound conditional forgivable loan for Marissa Goldman, 617 173rd Street in Hammond.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Soto Presley, seconded by Commissioner Tomage. That's for the homebound conditional forgivable loan approval for Marissa Goldman at 617 173rd Street. Let's have a roll call, please.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Myrick,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
I know what you're voting on.
Yes, motion passes with 5 yes now. Mr. Myricks has joined us, and he is well aware of this program. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good evening, Ms. Goldman. Welcome to Hammond. If you want to sign off, you may do so.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, number 6 is our reports. Getting into the new year, Ms. Tarver, would you like to share anything?
Yes, I'd just like to say Happy New Year to the commission, as well as welcome our new commissioner, Heather Gray, who replaces Wally Kasberky. In his absence, I wanted to thank Commissioner Kasberky for his service to the commission, as well as to the city of Hammond. I also wanted the commission to be aware of the Lakeshore Chamber's 18th State of the City Address with Mayor Thomas and McDermott Jr. on Thursday, January 20th, 2022 at the Dynasty Banquet Center. If you are interested, please contact Cynthia so we can provide, so you can RSVP to Cynthia. And that's all that I have at this time.
All right, then, thank you, Ms. Tarver. Number 7 is our bills, register of claims.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to pay the register of claims for November 22nd, 2021 through December 30th, 2021. For claim number R60786 through R60923 inclusive.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion. And this, a motion by Commissioner Solopress, seconded by Commissioner Myrick. That's for register of claims dating November 22nd, 2021 through December 30th, 2021. Claim R60786 through claim R60923. Is there any questions on these claims for staff? Okay, roll call then, please.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Myrick,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. All right, number 8, new and unfinished business. We might have a couple items.
Yes. Members of the commission, if you look in your packet, you will find 2 estimates for HVAC maintenance on 2 carrier rooftop units. One of them is located at 5233 Holman Avenue, which is the hub. The other one is located at 5209 Holman Avenue, which is the Hammond Innovation Center. As you are aware, recently we had to replace 2 of the HVAC systems, and this is for the quarterly maintenance of those systems. So the first one is for the HVAC at the hub, and for a total of $867.50 billed per quarter, for a total of $3,470 annually. And the second one for the Hammond Innovation Center at 5209 is for $3,360 total for the annual maintenance.
Were we supposed to have a copy of both of those?
Yeah, 'cause I know.
only have,
I received a copy of both in my email, but we only got one printed.
I'm sorry, I didn't know there was two.
Okay, so basically, they cover the maintenance of both of them, so I'll go through it. So for the rooftop, the two carrier rooftop units at the hub at 5233, the maintenance agreement covers, it will cover the visits to ensure optimum performance on your equipment and prevent unnecessary breakdowns due to plugged filters, coils, and drainage. The maintenance agreement will cover January 1st, 2022 to December 31st, 2022. So they'll make 4 scheduled visits per year. The January-February visit will entail changing filters on rooftop units and checking heating cycles. The April and May will be the start up and check cooling cycles, check refrigerant, clear condensate drain, and wash economizers, inlet screens, and change filters. July and August will be changing of the filters on rooftop units and clean, the condenser coils. And October and November will be startup and check heating cycles, change filters on rooftop units, and change belts. The cost of the service is $867.50 per quarter for a total amount of $3,470 for the annual maintenance of those units. So that's the first one. Do they need to vote on them separately?
Want to, or they can take them together.
So you can vote on them separately or together. If you like at this time, I'll explain the other one as well, the other quote. It's for,
I have a question. Is
Yeah.
it imperative that we vote on this today?
well, it's supposed to start in January. So January and February is the first cycle for their visit.
Because I didn't have time to go through the email, and I don't have the information in front of me. But I gave you have all of them. Oh, is this the second one?
So,
It says 800.
so it is their annual maintenance contract. If you would like, at this time, you can table it and we can bring it up for discussion at the next HRC meeting.
No, I got the other one.
Okay.
I think it's a good preventative maintenance.
It
Yeah,
it
we just
absolutely
paid a lot of
is,
money
because
for
as
the
many
air
of you
conditioning
know,
units.
without regular maintenance on some of these systems, they fall in substantial disrepair, and either we have costly repairs that need to be done, or the system becomes inoperable.
And I can vouch for Bud, they're here in Hammond, they're a great contractor, they do excellent work. So, you're in good hands having them.
Mr. President, I'd like to entertain a motion that we approve for Bud Mechanical Systems to do the maintenance on the HVAC of the 2 carrier rooftop units at 5209 Homan Avenue, better known as the Hammond Innovation, and at 5233 Homan Avenue, better known as the Hammond Hub.
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Tomich. There's a motion by Commissioner Tomich, seconded by Commissioner Myricks.
That's too
For
close.
Bud Mechanical, for these 2 rooftop units, one listed at 5209 Holman Avenue and the other at 5233. If there's no further questions or discussion, let's have roll call.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Myricks,
Yes.
Poppers.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. The other item is some resolution, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's the resolution, and you pass it annually, or at least have for the last 5 or 6 years. And what this resolution does is it allows me or Nicole to sign closing documents so that we don't have to drag Africa or Phil to a closing. And it kind of speeds the process along. You've done this for the last 4 or 5 years. I think the resolution is pretty self-explanatory, but the title company requires to have a resolution on file every year.
Okay, so how do you want us to word it?
Motion to approve the resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, then, we have a motion by Commissioner Myrick, I think seconded by Commissioner Gray on the resolution. Let's have a roll call then, please.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Total Presley,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Myrick,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes, motion passes 5 yes.
I do have one more item. I want to bring Commissioner Myrick's up to speed. There was a hotly contested election before you arrived.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm pleased to report that you, even though there was only 4 people here and it got a little dicey, you were able to squeak by as the vice president again,
Well,
if you accept that position.
I accept it.
People were chiming in.
I'm sorry I'm late, guys.
Glad to have you, Commissioner Vice President Myrick.
Glad to be here.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for retaining me.
I think that will conclude new and unfinished business.
That is
Number-
correct.
Number 9 then is public comment. Public comment is open. Public comment is open. Public comment is open. Alrighty, then, public comment is closed. Public comment is closed. Public comment is closed. Number 10,
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
we have a motion and a second. Can you all signify by aye?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Meeting is adjourned.